Several months ago, about a month and a half ago, anti-Semitic flyers were distributed in Rockville Center and Oceanside. Distributed at night, so nobody could see who these cowards were. And there was a unified voice of disgust from village officials to community and religious leaders to all the town board members speaking our outrage on this. And there was great press on it. And we asked people, if you see something, say something. And then just a few nights ago, in primarily Oceanside, more hateful-filled anti-Semitic flyers were distributed. But they were a little different than the previous ones. These cowards were suddenly arguing, after reading in newspapers, that they were protected First Amendment speech. But once again, they distributed them late at night, dropping them on front lawns. Well, the latest act of anti-Semitism and hatred came right here to the town of Hempstead. Earlier today, one of our town signs was just scrawled with an anti-Semitic message that is disgusting. It was quickly identified by one of our town employees. I've spoken to the police commissioner myself. We've had a detective down here. And this is the message that every viewer should take. We're outraged. You know what? Anti-Semitism has no place in our society, no place in our country, and most importantly, we're not going to have any of it here in the town of Hempstead. We are going to find these people, and if they have violated the law, let it be something as simple as trespassing or, you know what, defacing a public sign. I don't care. We're going to hold them accountable.
And those people who are responsible for this are people that should not live in this country. You need to go someplace else. If you feel this, go someplace where they accept it. We don't accept it here. Enough is enough. Stay home. Go wherever you want to go. But Supervisor, we must have lights everywhere around here. So the next time you come, we will see you. And we will see you anyway from the people that are here. But we're going to see you real close. So look out for that, okay? Make sure you do that.
There you go.
Deputy Supervisor, you mentioned light. We, as elected officials, as religious leaders, as members of the community, must serve as the light in this issue. And we need to make sure that we continue to speak out. We continue to voice our outrage. Because if the individuals who came here today to Town Hall, if you're trying to send a message to us, if you're trying to tell us that we're speaking too loud against hate, you came to the wrong place. Because every single one of us, and this is not a political issue, we stand here this afternoon as members of both political parties. It's not a Democrat issue. It's not a Republican issue. This is an American issue. If you think you're intimidating us, you're not. And every single time that there's an opportunity for us to call out hate, whether it's political, whether it's religious, whether it's racial, whether it's gender-driven, you have my word that we will speak out on it every single time.
As my colleagues have said, we here at the town of Hempstead, we have absolutely no tolerance for this. This increase in these anti-Semitic gestures, flyers, messages, they will not be heard by us. Here's a message for you who are doing that. Go away. We don't tolerate that here. Here in the town of Hempstead, we include all. We work together. We cohabitate together. We don't have any room for this. The cowards that are doing this should go back and stay in. We don't have tolerance for this.
This was a random act of hatred. Let it be random. But what I encourage is that we should do random acts of kindness. Just smile to somebody, see if someone needs any help. And that's how we're going to combat this, when we all just do something good for our neighbor, look out for each other, do random acts of kindness to overcome this act of hatred. Thank you very much.
Let me tell you, the person who desecrates public property does not operate on virtue. Let me tell you, the person who wishes to send open or veiled words of anti-Semitism does not operate on virtue. Let me tell you, the person who thinks he's great or will accomplish anything with this does not operate with virtue. When darkness wishes to rear its ugly head, we will respond even more with virtues of acts of goodness and kindness. I challenge you, don't hide. Let's have a dialogue on how we can enhance the image of God so inherent in all human beings and appreciate the role we have to uplift each other. Good people operate with good virtues.